Term impeachment and vacancy. Term of President Office. Term of the President Office. The President hold office for a term of the 5 year from the date on which he or she enter upon his or her office. However, whoever he or she can be resign from this or her office at any time by the addressing the resignation addressing the resignation letter to the vice president full stop. Further, he or she can also be removed from the office before completion of his or her term by the process of impeachment full stop. The president can hold office beyond this or her term of the 5 year until his or her successor assumes charge. Full stop. He or she is also eligible for a re-election to that office. Full stop. He or she may be elected for any number of term. Full stop. Whoever in USA a person cannot be elected to the office of the president more than twice. Whoever in USA a person cannot be elected to the office of the president more than twice. Impeachment of the president. Impeachment of the president. The president can remove from office by a process of impeachment for violation of the constitution. However, the constitution does not define the meaning of the phrase violation of the constitution full stop. The impeachment charge can be initiated by the either house of the parliament. Full stop. These charges should be signed by the one fourth member of the house that frame the charge, and so that a notice should be given to the president. Full stop. After the impeachment resolution is passed by a majority of the two-thirds of the total membership of that house, it is sent to the other house which should investigate the charge. Full stop. The president has the right to appear and to be represent at such investigation. Full stop. If the other house also sustain the charge and pass the impeachment resolution by the majority of the two-thirds of the total membership, then the president stand removed from his or her house from the date on which the resolution is also passed. Resolution is so passed. Full stop. Thus, in impeachment is a quasi-judicial procedure in the parliament. Thus, in impeachment is a quasi-judicial procedure in the parliament. Full stop. In this context, two things should be noted. A. The nominated member of the neither house of the parliament can participate in the impeachment of the president. Thought they do not participate in his or her election, and B. The elected member of the Legislative Assembly of the state and the Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry. The Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry do not participate in the impeachment of the president. Thought any participation in this or election. It should be noted there that no president has so far has been impeachment. So has been impeachment हो गया. So have been impeachment. In impeachment is a quasi-judicial procedure in the parliament. Thus, in impeachment is a quasi-judicial procedure in the parliament. In this context, two things should be noted. A. The nominated member of the either house of the parliament can participate in the impeachment of the president. Thought they do not participate in his or her election, and B. The elected member of the Legislative Assembly of the state and the Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry. Delhi and Puducherry do not participate in the impeachment of the president. Thought and they participate in his or her election. Vacancy in the president office. Vacancy in the president office can occur in any of the following way. 1. On the expire of his or her tenure of the 5 year. 2. By AGR resignation full stop. 3. On AGR removed by the process of the impeachment. 4. By AGR death. 5. Otherwise, for example, when he or she become disqualified to hold office, or when his or her election is declared void. Election is declared void when the vacancy is going to be caused by the expression of the sitting term of the sitting president in election. To fill the vacancy must be held before the expression of the term. Full stop. In so far, two presidents, Dr. Zakir Hussain and Farooq Ali Ahmad, have died during their term of office. No person except Dr. Rajendra Prasad has occupied the office for the two terms. Office of the two term vacancy in the president office. Vacancy in the president office हो गया. Cause in case of any delay. In case of any delay in conducting the election of the new president by any reason, the outgoing president continue to hold office beyond his or her term of the 5 year until his or her successor assumes charge. Full stop. This is provided by the constitution in order to prevent interim. This is provided by the constitution in order to prevent in interim. Full stop. In this situation, the vice president does not get the opportunity to act as president or to discharge the function of the president. Full stop. If the office fall vacant by resignation. If the office fall vacant by resignation, removal, death, or otherwise, then election to fill the vacancy should be held within 6 months from the date of the occurrence of the such a vacancy. Full stop. The newly elected president remaining in office for a full term of the 5 year from the date he or she assumes charge of his or her office. When a vacancy occur in the office of the president due to his or her resignation, removal, death, or otherwise, the president act as president until a new president is elected. Full stop. Further, when the sitting president is unable to discharge his or her function due to the absence, illness, or any other cause, the vice president discharge his or her function until the president resume his or her office. Full stop. In case the office of the vice president is vacant, the Chief Justice of India, if his or her office is also vacant, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court will act as the president or discharge of the function of the president. Full stop. When any person, that means vice president, chief justice of India, or the senior most judge of the Supreme Court is acting as the president or discharging the function of the president, he or she will enjoy all of the power and immutation of the president, and is entitled to such emolument, allowance, and privilege as are determined by the president. Determined by the parliament. Determined by the parliament. For example, when President Dr. Zakir Hussain died in May 1969 then the Vice President V.V. Giri was acting as a president. So after V.V. Giri resigned to contest the election of the president, full stop, then the Chief Justice of India, M. Hayatullah Chief Justice of India M. Hayatullah work as a officiating president from 20 July 1969 to 24 August 1969. 24 August 1969. Okay, 24 August 1969. For example, when President Dr. Zakir Hussain died in May 1969, the then Vice President V.V. Giri was acting as a president. Full stop. So after V.V. Giri resigned to contest the election of the president. Full stop. Then the Chief Justice of India M. Hayatullah work as the officiating president from 20 July 1969 to 24 August 1969. 1969. Power and function of the president. Power and function of the president. The power enjoy and the function performed by the president can be studied under the following head. 1. Executive power. 1. Executive power. 2. Legislative power. 2. Legislative power. 3. Financial power. 4. Judicial power. 5. Diplomatic power. 6. Military power. 6. Military power. 7. Emergency power. 7. Emergency power हो गया. 7. Emergency power and function of the president. Power and function of the president. The power enjoy and the function performed by the president can be studied under the following head. 1. Executive power. 2. Legislative power. 3. Finance power. 4. Judicial power. 5. Diplomatic power. 6. Military power. 7. Emergency power. Executive power. Executive power. The executive power and function of the president are: A. All executive action of the government of India are formally taken in his or her names. B. He or she can make rules specifying the manner in which the order and other instrument made and executed in his or her name shall be authenticated. C. He or she can make rule for more convenient transaction of the business of the union government and for allocation of the said business among the minister. Business among the minister. Full stop. He or she appointed the prime minister and other minister. Full stop. They hold office during his or her pleasures. He or she appointed the Attorney General of India and determining his or her remuneration. Full stop. The Attorney General hold office during the pleasure of the president. Full stop. F. He or she appointed the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioner, the Chairman and member of the Union Public Service Commission, and the Governor of the state and Chairman and member of the Finance Commission, and so on. Full stop. G. He or she can seek any information relating to the administration of the affair of the union and proposal for the legislation from the Prime Minister. As he or she can acquire the Prime Minister to the submit for the consideration of the Council of the Minister any matter on which can decision has been taken by the minister but which has not been considered by the Council. 1. He or she can appoint a commission to investigate into the condition of the backward class. He or she can appoint in interstate council to promote interstate and center-state and interstate cooperation. K. She directly administer the union territory through administrator appointment by him or her. L. He or she can be declared any area as scheduled area and has power with respect to the administration of the scheduled area and tribal area.